You think you know Iron Maiden's classic album, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son? Think again. Hidden within its thundering guitars and soaring vocals lies a hidden message. It's a historical prophecy, a mystery that connects ancient folklore to the tragic and impactful lives of Tesla. At 26, he goes to the United States. There he begins to tread the same path as Bruno. Now in the field of science, Tesla creates the alternating current motor. His proposal for an alternating current system went directly against the interests of Thomas Edison, who had invested everything in his direct current system. Tesla was so far ahead of his time that his genius was constantly mistaken for madness. Again, like the prophet in Can I Play with Madness? He was ridiculed. Edison's smear campaign, in which he electrocuted animals in public to prove the dangers of AC, hit Tesla brutally. However, Tesla did not give up. He presented his investors in the world with ideas that seemed like pure fiction: wireless power transmission, global communication, remote control. And the more he ventures into invisible realms, the more he is dismissed. He was increasingly treated with skepticism and hostility. His moment of epiphany, his Seventh Son of a Seventh Son track, was The War of the Currents. But the true revelation didn't happen when the lights came on at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893, proving the superiority of his system. It happened when he understood why it had been so hard to get there. In that triumph, Tesla didn't just see the light of alternating current. He saw with terrifying clarity the darkness in the hearts of the men who tried to stop him. He understood corporate greed, the thirst for control, and how dirty the world of men could be just to protect their profits. It was there that he made a choice. He could use his genius to become immensely rich within that system. Or he could accept his true condition, his curse as a seventh son, and fight for his greater vision. For a future of abundant, clean, and perhaps even free energy for all of humanity. He chose to fight. And in that moment, he sealed his fate to ostracism. The prophecy of the seventh son was fulfilled in its most tragic form. The lyrics once again become a manifesto. He had the gift of the second sight, the vision of a future that threatened the establishment. He accepted that he was the chosen one to fight this battle. And by choosing to fight, he decreed to the world and to himself, "So it shall be done." The funding for his most ambitious project, the Wardenclyffe Tower, was cut by J.P. Morgan when he realized he couldn't put a meter on wireless energy, that he couldn't keep people captive if the world became a free place. And Tesla would not be forgiven for wanting to give the world a power that, according to some, was not for everyone. Tesla loses the tower, his money, and his reputation, but not his vision. He speaks of energy weapons, of interplanetary communication, of vibrations that affect human thought. And then, silence.